episode 079.
I'm Lindsay Rogers and I'm CHELLO's Managing Director. I studied Bachelor of Arts Communication at Charles Sturt University in Bathurst.
Tristan Velasco, Creative Director, and I studied Visual Communications at UTS. When do you know that you've made it? I think my view on it is that I feel that I'll never make it. It's just, what can I do to constantly grow and improve? And Lindsay's got a different, I don't know if that's changed, but yeah, I think the way that Lindsay sees it is per milestone. Like, it's what can she do to achieve certain milestones.
It's a funny thing though, lately I've been thinking a lot about growth for the sake of it, and I'm around so many awesome businesses that are chasing growth, but it's kind of never ending, and too big is never big enough. And I think just being able to get out of bed each day and, although some days are tough, still sort of smiling and enjoying what you do. And I think if you're able to add travel and family and, into that, then that's a pretty fulfilling life.
Welcome to Innovator Diaries, a show where influencers and leaders from all walks of life share their story and experiences. You learn the strategies and action points that have helped them find success and get to where they are today. You'll hear their stories and valuable advice to help you on your own path. These messages may also help somebody you know, so please share. Okay, perfect. Lindsay and Tristan, thank you so much for your time today. It's been a while since we've tried to organize this and we're making it happen, so thank you so much. I'm really excited to talk to you today because you are a new agency that has grown a lot in the past few years. You've won a few awards as well. You've appeared in Grew and Transfer, which is fantastic. And I just wanted to know a bit of your story and what you're doing different from other people to make it happen. So thank you so much. Okay?
Pleasure.
So to start, perhaps you could tell me a little bit about your childhood and who was the most influential person in that stage of your life, and how are you implementing that advice they gave you or those teachings in today's life?
Well, let me start. I had an amazing childhood. I think growing up, I always knew I had the support of my parents, and they've all obviously played an influential role in my life. I think from a creativity and a hard-working perspective, I definitely got that from my dad. My dad used to always tell me, practice makes perfect, practice makes perfect. And that's something that I continue to live up until today. What can I be doing to continue to hone on my skills? And I think one other thing that he sort of taught me, I guess this idea of practicality and being able to just do things for yourself and try and figure it out. You might not be the expert, at least, but if you just try, figure it out, at least you can have a broad understanding of how it works. And quite often, those things apply with one thing applies to another thing. So my dad was an incredibly hardworking man, and I continue to look at him, look up to him in regards to how he's applied those values to me. I guess from my mum's point of view, she was the empathetic one. She was the one that sort of taught me the values of being able to really listen and understand the people that you work with on a day-to-day basis, and understand seeing things from their perspective so that you can have a more considerate view of how you need to be there for that person. She was, the most unselfish, always giving person that I know, and yeah, that's definitely played a huge part in shaping who I am today.
Great. And for example, when you met, I suppose you apply these kind of things today when hiring people or teaming people. What did you like in each other, and why did you come together to create CHELLO?
Well, I was in a buyout with another agency and it all kind of fell apart last minute, so I called up some clients at the time and said,
Want to listen to the entire interview? Simply go to innovatordiaries.com/episode number. Or you can find this episode and hundreds of other great stories on Google Podcast, iTunes, Spotify, or whatever your favorite podcast player is. Please check me out on LinkedIn. Follow or connect with me, as I'm very proactive on that social network. And finally, subscribe to this YouTube channel. You'll get all the new stories as soon as they're released. See you next time.